started deciding that with all of the problems that we had along the trail, with me just being able to get through some of the areas, that we could remedy a lot of this if we joined together, went out, cleared trail instead of waiting for someone else to do it for us. And it was also a great way for me to give back to the communities, the town, and the people along the way that either followed me on my trip, came out and hiked with me, who encouraged me and offered me any assistance if I needed it or not. So this was a good way for me to give back to them too, by making sure that more people can set out on the trip that I did. So let's see if I can work this. Wait, actually I pulled it back. Okay. We set up our first trail work day in Clarksville, and I believe it was January 25th. We had a lot of obstacles and a lot of accomplishments that we made in this area. We accomplished 3.7 miles of trail clear. We started at the edge of Clarksville and worked back towards Annona. And it was hard. It was very hard, it was. We had around 30 people show up, and the city really played a huge role in our accomplishment of being able to get 3.7 miles clear. Without the city workers coming out and using equipment to get through some of this bamboo, the trees, and just a lot, there is a lot of trash in that area, but it's because it's abandoned. It's not because people are going out there hiking and biking and dumping. It's because, well, it's not abandoned, but it's because nobody's using it. That's why people are dumping their trash there, and a lot of it looks to be from truckers. So we set out to really try to make a difference here. And there's just going to be some pictures that go up in the background while I talk. This is the conditions, some before and some after, in this section of trail. We had, and I couldn't have picked a better spot to do the first trail work day. Without Mayor Ann, we would not have done near what we did. She really did a great job spreading the message to the town, telling people why we were doing this and what we needed. So this was one of the bridges with about 10 foot of bamboo on each side. It was the full width of the trail and about 10 foot deep. It was a bamboo wall. There is a bridge behind all of this that nobody has seen in a very, very long time. But we got out there a day before and started trying to clear a lot of it by hand. And I don't think we even hardly scratched the surface. Next day, of course, the equipment rolls through, smooth as can be, and they go through this. If anybody has any questions about the pictures and stuff that you see, feel free to just ask at any time. I'm not really that great at giving formal presentations, and more of a discussion.
And y'all able to, I guess, take the bamboo down low enough where it won't come back?
It will come back. We took it down as low as possible, but we didn't dig or grade any of it, which that still does need to be done at some point. So it is going to grow back. Okay. And that's a great point, because while we may have cleared this trail, you know, in January, early February, late January, things are starting to grow again. And
is it real rocky?
Underneath that, it has a really good surface.
No, I meant,
oh,
if we're going to take a tiller or something out there to dig that up, is it real rocky?
No more than the DeKalb to Avery section, where I believe they've taken like road grader through there and went through some of the trail. It wasn't real rocky down here, was it? You know, the graders didn't have any more
all the
equipment.
white ballast has long been removed.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
down to the gravel
That's what
base
I'm
now.
looking at it is an equipment standpoint.
Yeah,
I don't
it's-
want to take my equipment out there and ruin it,
No.
then have to explain to my husband, so, you know.
A lot of it's
Gravel
really small
base,
gravel.
What they did was they took all the white ballast rock off.
Right.
And basically went down to the gravel base.
Okay,
And that's what you're looking at right there is gravel base.
okay.
And there's some great signage still out there from the railroad. I don't know if we have anybody here that's familiar with the trains and what this stuff means, but there was a lot of